So, wait, adventurer. I just noticed that you have someone else here. I'm not going to have to pay you too, am I?
I don't believe that will be necessary. I'm supposed to be paying my friend here for escorting me to High Rock.
Oh. That's ironic. I just came from High Rock myself, actually. If you're in Markarth, you must be getting close to your destination?
One would think so. However, it seems that the usual path into Johanna is blocked. The only way to High Rock right now is through Hammerfell.
Oh, I see. So will you be heading off to Hammerfell after this? Or are you planning to stick around for some adventure?
We've actually already been to the Hammerfell Gate. I decided that I wanted to spend more time with my friend here. They are quite the traveling companion. And it's a nice break from Morrowind.
Well, this is good to hear, seeing as I'm relying on them to keep me alive. My name is Remiel, by the way.
You're in good company then, Remiel. My name is Xelzaz. I'm a lawman of House Telvanni.
Good to meet you, Xelzaz.
I like your outfit, by the way. You look like a proper adventuring type.
Oh, thanks, and same to you. You look like a proper, Morrowind type.
Thank you. I suppose it does stand out a bit.
Getting lost in your studies there?
Zell, you worked for an important Telvanni fellow, right? I imagine this home is nothing compared to what you're used to, then.
Sul's tower was quite extravagant indeed. Chambers upon chambers, an incredible conservatory, and oh, the view.
Oh, the view. Tell me about it.
The tower was quite central, but had a commanding view over the Nebet Bay. From there you had the great mountains on each side of the bay, and you could see ships of all colors sailing into the city to trade. Sometimes I could spot a ship I recognized and would rush to the docks to see the crew.
This is going to sound silly, but I relate to that. My father was a trader, so when I'd see his ship arriving, I'd also rush out to greet him. I'd climb up on our shop's roof to get a better view when I thought he'd be getting back soon. I imagine a tower would have been even better.
It took a while to go from the bottom to the top, so usually I just jump off and drink a slow fall potion on the way down. I'd float right down to the docks. Really handy.
Oh, that would have been so useful for me. Still would be. Make one for me sometime?
If I come across anything with slow falling properties, I will.
But there's so many amazing things to see. Why uncomfortable?
It's all the people. I'm not sure why, I just feel on edge.
Pretty bleak.
Hey Zell, I've been wondering something. You sometimes say things I don't understand. I assume it's Argonian?
Gel, yes. It is a language of Black Marsh natives.
Oh, that's so interesting. I've always wanted to speak to someone in another language. But Dwemeris isn't generally something that can be practiced with others. And I know a bit of Bredic, but no one speaks that anymore. Maybe I need to try learning a language that isn't dead.
You'd want to learn Gel?
What's that face? That doesn't really surprise you, does it? You speak it often enough that it's only natural, I'm curious. There's one you say a lot. Kaok?
Oh, right. I do say that a lot, don't I? Kaok is an interjection, and not a very nice one at that. I don't believe it has a Cyrodiilic equivalent.
Oh, and here I thought you were so refined and proper. You're actually going around cursing. So what about Zuth?
Yes, that has quite a similar meaning. I don't suppose you'd inquire about my choice of words when I'm not fighting something.
Couldn't have chosen a better day for travelling.
By Shior, Zell, I'm seeing you in a new light. How about... Oh. Zul... Hezetha... Kick?
Nice attempt, Remy. Solid effort. That would literally mean die vaporous floating egg hatcher, also known as a wisp mother.
By the 8, that's lovely. What is your favorite gel word then? Teach it to me?
I'd have to think. Give me a moment. Ah, yes. Biko. That is used between Argonians. For you, Remy, I'd use Biko gel.
Biko. That's a fun one. What's a Biko o gel then?
Biko means friend, while Biko gel means non-gel speaking friend.
Oh, so then you are Biko.
It feels strange to hear you say that, but yes.
Lovely. Thanks for the lesson, Xel. So, Xel, where in Morrowind are you from exactly?
I've lived in Lothanis for most of my life. It is located on the northeastern coast of Morrowind. However, my main residency has been Port Telvannis for the past few years. I'm originally from Thorn in Blackmarsh, though.
I have so many questions. First of all, what is Blackmarsh even like? Second of all, how do you breathe in Morrowind? Isn't the air all ash?
Blackmarsh is quite different from the rest of Tamriel. Even more so the further into the interior you go. As for Morrowind, it is quite varied. Vardenfell is still very much covered in ash. The area around Lothanis, on the other hand, is quite mountainous and wet, so the air is lovely and fresh. What about High Rock? I imagine it to be temperate and hilly, probably quite similar to the Boethia Spine region of Morrowind.
I see. I suppose I just imagined the whole province to be buried in ash, but I should have known better. High Rock is also rather buried. I'm from Stormhaven, which, well, you can imagine based on the name.
Bird brain.
Wayrest in particular is
What was
very
that?
lovely. It gets warm, but not uncomfortably so. And the breeze from the Iliac Bay is always so calming. I miss it, I think.
What about Rivenspire? Have you ever been? I hear it is depressing.
Yes, well, in Wayrest, we used to make fun of it, honestly. The consensus seemed to be that it was uncivilized land. But when I went, I found that it wasn't so much uncivilized as it was brutal. The land is not forgiving there, so the people can't be either, I suppose.
Sounds like the perfect place for a Master of House Telvanni to operate, then. I'm sure I'll feel right at home after a while.
Yes, I think it'll suit you just fine.
Bloody hell, it's warm.
You might want to let Remy know we're heading out. I'm not sure if she's gathered. Ears are in pristine condition. I swear they gleam in the sunlight.
So handsome,
What's your
aren't you,
secret?
Scrap? Look at how shiny you are, my handsome boy. Why are you looking at me like that? You're freaking me. You... What are you talking about? What is a ruby? Oh yeah, silly me. You mean that thing that Xel had? I gave it back to Xel. You'd better ask him, I think. Ugh. Fine. Here. You better take good care of it.
So, you can reprogram those
There is a
spider things?
distinct lack
It's not
of
going to explode,
automaton.
is it?
Well, I mean, probably not. I mean, definitely not. Never. Definitely.
Are you sure? Have you done this before? I had a dream about this once.
Oh, have I? I mean, on smaller things? Scrap's definitely unique. The first of his kind. For me.
Scrap? You called it scrap. Well, scrap will be what it turns into if it explodes on me.
Don't you listen to him, Scrap. Cover your ears.
A father as well as a younger
It's
sister.
beautiful.
Very good.
What does it do? Xel, why don't I get one?
Ruby is one of a kind. I've never found anything like her. I can send her to find it for me, and use her to communicate with
Gorza
them
is
through
the
my
one you
pocket.
should ask if you need anything.
Wonderful. What a clever
I'm
little
not very
machine.
good for anything more than smithing.
And you're saying our friend here gets to keep her, even though I'd appreciate her more?
You're keeping her. Ruby is mine. If you call her to me at any time, if we lose you, Remy, I can simply send her to find you.
I'm sorry, Gorza. I just...
How does she
flinch.
work? Does she fly then? Amazing! I knew the Glimmer could make flying machines, but this is incredible.
Harder.
She does fly. I found her in a Dwemer ruin back in Morrowind. The section I found her in was completely untouched. I would tell you which ruin, but I want to go back for more one day.
Wait, so you're just going to withhold that information from me? When I could have a ruby of my own? You're so mean to me, Zell. Imagine what I could do with one. Her and Scrap would be great friends, and I could, I don't know, float her into someone's house through their window and nab some gold or something. And you deny me this?
Talons are delicate. I don't want to damage them. I might be able to hold on to something light, though.
Oh, that's a thought. Although realistically, I could probably find a way to reinforce her talons. Wait, are you trying to distract me from the fact that you won't let me have a ruby of my own?
Fine, I'll tell you. Just promise me you won't go looting it without me.
Okay, yes, for sure. I promise. We'll go to Morrowind together and find them someday.
We're gonna have to go south.
Uh-huh. No idea where that is. You'd better show me.
I will.
Hit it
When
hard.
the time comes.
I'm sorry, Gorza. I just flinch and
Good bard songs in High Rock. The ones here in Skyrim are a bit dull.
Yes, if I have to hear another rendition of Ragnar the Red, I'm going to drown myself in ale. In Wayrest, the bards sing songs from all over the continent. I think Stagger and Sway originated from High Rock, though, and that one's pretty popular.
How cosmopolitan. In Blackmarsh and Morrowind, they stick to local songs. There is not much love for the other parts of Tamriel there.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Well then, what local Argonian songs do you recommend?
Hear the Hist speak is one you'll usually hear at rituals and celebrations. Hear the Hist speak its words to me.
That makes sense, to include the Hist in your celebrations.
Hey there, my name is Lucifer. What's your name? Are you seriously thinking about it?
What? I'm sorry, wait a second. Are you talking to me?
Maybe I was. Not too sure now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking... Well, never mind. Who are you?
I'm Lucifer, and I've already asked for your name and never got it.
Whoops. My name is Remiel, but please just call me Remy.
Okay, well, I hope we will get along.
Xelzaz was once a sort of base of operations for a vampire called Lady Belaine, who attacked Markarth from below.